channel. This video is going to be my March empties and declutters. I decided to combine them together. Yeah, for no particular reason. I will have a timestamp down below. I'm going to talk about empties first and then I'll have declutters. So I'll have a timestamp. If you're just interested in declutters, you can just see what time that starts and go from there. I got my basket over here. I am gonna sort it out real quick, makeup and skincare and all that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with the makeup empties. I don't have a whole lot of makeup empties, but let's get through them and then I'll talk about like body care and all that. The first thing that I am calling it an empty, but not really an empty, is just basically gone, used up, is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro false eyelashes, and these are in the style D302. I think I got about 5-6 uses out of these, and then so this is what happened when I tried to clean them the last time. They kind of like the lashes kind of did not stay where they should have stayed. They kind of like separated, so I'm calling it done. I definitely got my money's worth. I believe I bought them on sale for almost $2, something like that, and got 6 uses out of them. I absolutely love them. I do have another pair that I will start using at some point. Another makeup empty, this is in my 18 in 2018, so if you watched that video, you'll know this is my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. This guy is gone. So happy. Yes, I also finished Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This was in the shade light medium. Again, this was in 18 in 2018. I had taken the stopper out and scraped every little bit that I could. You can see like the scrape marks on the tube itself. At some point I just gave up. Nothing was coming out, so I'm like, it's gone. So this is gone. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix. Maybe made it sound like I didn't enjoy it. I was just happy because I finished something out of a painting project, and the same with this. The third one is also in my 18 in 2018 Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade Soft Brown. I finished this guy and I miss it. I used something else today and it was kind of a little bit of a struggle. But this guy's gone. I did, when Ulta had them on half off, I did order one. So I'm excited to get that. Okay, now let's talk about like skincare and body care kind of stuff. I guess this could be counted as a makeup item. And this is the Whispers Cotton Rounds. I use these to take off my eye makeup as well as my face makeup. So another one down. I use these a lot. I did go ahead and use the Skin Iceland Hydrogel Firming Eye Gels. I used one of them. I have like the box which has 3 of them in my drop 10 before summer. So I used one out of the 3. I did really like them. I did put them in the fridge for a little bit before I put them on. They stayed on. When I did remove them, they were cooling, but that could have been because I put them in the fridge. But when I did take them off, the area under my eye felt tight. That lasted for a couple hours and then it was just kind of like felt back like normal again. But this is gone. I did use up a Village Nature's Therapy Aches and Pains Nighttime Relief, those bath salts. I do like them. This was I think this came in a Walmart box. This is the lavender, chamomile, and menthol smell. It smelled absolutely amazing. This is something I would repurchase or buy the full size of. Out of my 365 days of samples, this was in there. This is Believe Eye Moisturizer, something like that, eye cream. It's very thick. I did like it. I might consider repurchasing this or purchasing a full size, and I mentioned that in my video as well. Something that it was kind of like, meh, I don't know about this thing, is this product, L'Oreal Miracle Blur something. It just kind of like made my skin feel blurred, I guess. Very smooth. Not something I like, or it didn't sit very well under my foundation or anything like that. So it's not something I will repurchase. I did go through a Colgate Optic White toothpaste. I love this thing, so already repurchased and already using a new tube. So I went through an Opti-Free Pure Moist like contact lens solution thing. I use these usually to clean my contacts. I don't store my contacts in this, but like when I take them out of the case, my other solution, I do use this to rinse them and then put them in my eyes. I don't know, have a thing for that. Or if my contacts are feeling a little too dry, I'll take them out, rinse them with this, and put them back in. Talking about contact lens solutions, so I finished those two guys. I use this kind of like how I use that. This is the Clear Comfort multi-purpose solution. This is the Target brand, the Up and Up. I use it to rinse my contacts. Again, I don't store it with them. I don't use it to clean my contacts. I just rinse them with it. And this is also by Up and Up, and this is the 3% hydrogen peroxide. And this is usually what I use to clean my contacts or store them in it. And I said it before, I do not like the Up and Up brand because sometimes I would feel like my, even though it's set in there in the case for 6 hours, 6+ hours, they would still sting my eyes. So I am going back to the original, like, this is comparable to, I can't remember what the other brand is, but Clear Care. The other brand's Clear Care. So I'm going back to my Clear Care. I like it a lot better than this. I did use up a Philosophy Purity Made Simple face wash. This thing was a gigantic beast. I worked on this forever. It looks like there's a little bit left, but I had it stored like this for the longest time and nothing was coming out, so I just called it quits. I do like this product. I do have a lot of face cleansers currently with my 365 days of samples that I am using. And I want to use up like the samples before I purchase this. I might consider purchasing it, or I might consider trying out the CeraVe cleanser. I like the CeraVe product, so I might try that cleanser because this is like a little expensive. It's still good, but I always double cleanse anyways, so I don't know. I did use up this Kindred Goods Orange Blossom and Tea, like yesterday never happened, foaming body scrub. This smelled really nice. I enjoyed it. Whether or not I really enjoyed the scrubbing power, it wasn't really very scrubby like, but it smelled really amazing. I think I bought this from Old Navy store. I'm not gonna repurchase because I do have a lot of other scrubbing products, and the funny thing, it says this is only good for 2 months on it. I did use up the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Cloud Cream Cleanser. Again, if you watch my 365 days of samples, I did talk about this. It was okay. It's not something I will repurchase. The same with this thing. It was in my 365 days of samples. This is the Pacifica Sugared Amber Dream Body Butter. This smelled very strongly. It was very moisturizing, but even though, like, let's say I do run out of all my moisturizers, body lotions, or anything like that, this is not one I would go out and purchase. I didn't like it that much just because the smell was so overpowering. I did use up this Johnson's Baby Head to Toe Wash, and the way I use this product is to wash my brushes. I don't use it as shampoo or anything like that for my son or for me. I use it to wash my brushes. It does a really good job. I did that when I finished this product, which is the Real Techniques Deep Cleansing Gel. I had this for a really long time. I do like it. I think it works best on Real Techniques brushes. Some of other brushes, it kind of remains stained. So when I finished this product, I used this product and they're good. The shampoo, I think it came like in a Walmart box or a Target box. So I used it. It was really good for washing brushes. I would recommend doing that if you're interested. A product that was for my son and I did finish it is this Dr. Smith Zinc Oxide Diaper Rash Ointment. I said it before, he has very sensitive skin, so we rotate through diaper creams pretty often so he doesn't get used to one over the other. This was really good. I would actually recommend this. His doctor had recommended it and I tried it and it was really good. Like, even though sometimes he would have a stubborn rash that the triple paste would take care of, and then triple paste didn't do anything, this helped. And you know, so we have to rotate with him, but this was good. I haven't repurchased yet, but I will. I did finish up this guide. This also was in my 365 days of samples, and for some reason I can't find the AM one. This is the Clarisonic Sonic Radiance Skin Renewing Face Wash. I had the AM PM in my project, and I used them both. I did really enjoy them. A little bit went a very long way. They smelled really nice, I remember them smelling really nice, a little bit florally, but yeah, I enjoyed this. I don't know where the AM is, but those are out. I did finish 3 perfume samples. 2 of them were in my 365 days of samples, and this is the Toca Florence, the Prada Candy Gloss. They were okay, definitely not repurchasing any of these. And I also did finish the Alien by Terry Mugler. This is one of my favorite perfumes. I already have a full-size bottle, and so I know I really like this. Couple more products. I did finish up the Ole Henriksen Transform Sheer Transformation Moisturizing Sheer Perfecting Moisturizer. That's quite a name. I am not gonna repurchase this. It was okay, didn't do a whole lot for me. Olay Luminous Tone Perfecting Cream. Again, it was okay. Such a small sample. I think I got 2 uses out of it. So I don't know. I mean, I didn't see any difference. This guy I was not able to use because it had gone bad. This is the L'Oreal Youth Coat Pore Vanisher. It had gone bad before I could use it, so that's out. And the last 2 things in here are home stuff, and these are both by Bath & Body Works, the Wallflower things. I love these, they smell amazing. Okay, now let's talk about the products that I am decluttering. If you watch my weekly makeup drawer, I try and put in as much products in there from my collection, try to use them, see if I still enjoy them, or if not, then I can get rid of them. And yeah, let's get into it. Have a couple lip products. The first one is this Hikari Merlot lip gloss. It was okay. I think the problem with it is it wouldn't stay on my lips very well. I think that's what had happened with it. So I am gonna get rid of that. This Tarte Jazzy, I did it again. The Tarte Jazzy Lip Surgeons thing, it had completely, it broke before I could use this product, and I just totally dropped it on the floor. I'm gonna have to fish for it. So this is going in the trash. Two more lip products. That one is going in the trash, and one I'm gonna pass on. The BH Cosmetics Forever Aqua Glass Nude in Maple. I really love this product. I love the color, but the formula, the smell is just not the same. Mainly the smell. It doesn't smell as like sweet like it used to. I think it had gone bad before I could use it up. That's what it looks like. I'm sad because I really like this color. The color suits me very well. It's very hydrating lip gloss, but I don't want to put an expired product on my lips. This guy I'm gonna pass on to my friend. This is the Too Faced Melted Matte in Sell Out. I just don't like this on me. I didn't care for it so much. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna pass it on to my friend. The color is not my favorite. Kind of made my lips feel a little kind of like stuck together. So I'm just gonna pass it on. This guy, nothing wrong with it. I just have too many eyeshadow palettes, and this is by Makeup Revolution #selfie. I actually like this palette. The pigmentation on here is great. The colors are beautiful, but I have so many of these colors in my collection. I'm gonna pass it on to my friend as well. My cat just keeps going after my stuff, so sorry if you can hear her. A product that I'm just gonna toss out, just didn't really do anything for me, is this Too Faced Mascara Melt Off. It didn't really do anything. I would put it on, wait a few minutes. It's still very gooped up with oil, but it didn't really make taking off my mascara any easier or anything like that. So I'm just gonna toss this out. I have a couple brushes that I just don't have any use for. I'm just gonna get rid of them. The first one is by Real Techniques. This is the pointed foundation brush. I don't really use a brush like this for my foundation. Plus I find it to be very small. Like you're gonna take forever to apply your foundation. So I'm gonna get rid of this. It's a little dirty, but I'll clean it before I give it to my friend. Another brush, a foundation brush. I think this came in BoxyCharm, and this is by Bare Minerals. The Perfecting Face. This is like the brush that has the little kind of reservoir in the middle. You're supposed to put your foundation in here and buff it on. No, I'm good. I might have used it just one time when I first got it to try it out. Yeah, no, I'm passing that on. I have this e.l.f. Cosmetics Flawless Concealer Brush. Again, I don't use I like a sponge for my concealer, so there's no point of holding on to this. I think I used it once or twice. Again, it's dirty. I have the Wet n Wild curved or slanted brush. I did use this as a blush brush a couple times. It's not my favorite. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I have so many brushes that I like better. So I'm not reaching for this, and there's no point of keeping it. I am gonna pass this on. Again, nothing wrong with it. It just not my favorite. This is also by Wet n Wild, and this is like, I don't know if you can see, but like it has like the fray hairs, so it had been shedding. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. This is, I don't know, it's like the full face brush or something like that. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like this thing. I am gonna pass it on. I don't know if you can tell, but like the length of the bristles are not all the same length, so there's kind of like little variation in the length, like right here for example. No, I don't like it. I might give it to my friend, and if she doesn't care for it, she can toss it out. One more brush is the BELLAPIERRE Cosmetics eyeshadow brush number 35. Again, I tried using this for, yeah, I don't like it so much. The shape of the brush. Plus, when I did buy a lot of brushes from BH Cosmetics, because it was time that I actually buy brushes, not just use the free brushes that I have. And this basically was free. I think it came with like BELLAPIERRE purchase or something like that. Nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't reach for it that often. The shape of the bristles, again, it's kind of like, I don't know if you can see, but you can see like a little bit of what's the word that I'm looking for, like this part is bigger than the others. I mean, it's not that big a deal. You can still apply your eyeshadow all over the lid with it, but I have other brushes. I can pass this on to my friend or to my sister. If they like it, they keep it. They don't like it, they can throw it out or something like that. I believe this is all for this video. I did have one product that I really wanted to declutter, but I decided that I'm not gonna declutter. Is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and this is in the Caramel Toffee. This was a little dark for me the last time I used it, or I did pull it in my weekly makeup drawer, but I'm so close to hitting pan in the yellow shade. I decided to hold on to this to use it up in the summer, or reach for it again in the summer. The formula is great. The powder is so soft. I obviously had used it and it worked for me in the past because I'm so close to hitting pan, so I'm gonna keep it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!